It's good to be back at the Bowery Vault. It's good to be back in Nashville. I just came back from a little tour in the Northeast. Was hitting up some New England haunts, some old haunts. Spent a lot of time coming of age in New York and in Rhode Island and Massachusetts and exactly where I was. And I kept thinking about a song that I wrote, maybe 12, 13, 14 years ago. It's haunting me, in fact, but I was walking some of these paths, so I thought I'd share it with you. An oldie but a goodie. It's called Something to Lose. This is all true. Well, I went to Boston on a whim. I fell for you and I bust my chin. I was bleeding out and cold enough to die. And I thought I'd lost you to him. I took my guitar to Providence, where I wrote a song and I found I could not lie. So I went down to New York City, where you grow up fast and you grow up pretty. I traded that song for whiskey and some weed. And I was face down in Central Park with a greasy dog who would not bark. He said, "Boy, in this town, a bite's all you really need." So I was singing, how long I gotta be without you? Long I gotta sing this lonesome tune. Tell me how come it ain't me been falling asleep beside you? I got nothing to keep, I got something to lose. Well, that Bethesda Fountain, she knows my name, and that bottle of bourbon knows my pain. The bed I found knows how to get me off. Well, the less I got, the more I gain, and the more I talk, the less I'm game. It's the oldest joke, but the punchline I forgot. And I was trying to sleep on an Uptown 6 with old St. Paul and a bag of tricks, and I didn't know it then, but it was his birthday night. And if I blinked, I would have missed that weeping angel's goodbye kiss, but I caught the deed, and I cried till morning light, just singing how long I gotta be without you? Long I gotta sing this lonesome tune. Tell me how come it ain't me been falling asleep beside you? I got nothing to keep, I got something to lose. Well, I woke up on a bus to Philly. I was chewing my cud 'cause I was out of whiskey, and I found that I lost my voice, but I had my nerve. But then I fell in step with a girl named Billy. She bust my chops and she slapped me silly. I asked her why. She said, "What else do you deserve?" And I know Chicago is where you is, but I picture you in Los Angeles, slipping on stars and landing on your feet. Well, February came old and thin, but I'll be listening to Dixie strings and a Louisiana mama singing sweet. That winter, it was like a wet cat spitting. I was sweeping the streets with her mind for sinning. Busted flat, but I was keeping my own time. Then I came across a downtown Nancy. He took me home and he dressed me fancy. Then he spun me around saying, "Sing it one more time." Tell me how long I gotta be without you? Long I gotta sing this lonesome tune. Tell me how come it ain't me been falling asleep beside you? I got nothing to keep, I got something to lose. was soaking up some Nashville colors, and I sat down at a bar called Mother's. And I swear this is true, that bartender looked exactly like mine. And the more I sat, the more lost I felt, and I even missed my father's help. So I tried calling home, but the phone just ate my dimes. And then you called me up on St. Valentine, said you'd had a child, and that it was mine. And you laughed and said, "Just kidding, I got a tattoo." Well, I didn't know what else to do, so I got drunk, and I got one too. In the sober dusk, I knew I could never change my mind. Just singing, how long I gotta be without you? Long I gotta sing this lonesome tune. Tell me how come ain't me been falling asleep beside you? I got nothing to keep, I got something to lose. Tell me how long I gotta keep this up? How long I gotta be out on the move? Tell me how come this song ain't wrapping up? I got nothing to have, I got something to lose. It's true, I write kind of long songs. I'm trying to get better at that. In fact, I remember when I came to Nashville for the first time, I played the song at a writer's round, and I was very proud of myself. And I got off the stage, this old timer came up to me, and I was like ready for all these compliments. He was gonna tell me how great I was. You know, I straight up midnight cowboyed this town. I came in with a cowboy hat and a guitar case. Was like, you ready, Nashville? I'm here. But anyway, he came up to me and he said, "Boy, we don't write songs over 3 minutes in this town." And that was it. That's all he said to me, and I was devastated. So believe it or not, even though this is like a 12-minute song, I cut some verses. I swear I did. But I learned something about killing my darlings, and so this is how I killed this song. And some of it came true. You see, the night before Judgment Day, I think I'll throw my bottles away, and I'll give what coins I have to the poor. Oh, but I know it'll never be enough, so I just want to tell you before I'm dust, you were always just what I've been looking for. Yes, you were always just what I've been looking for. Thank you, guys.